Hi everyone, welcome to Tropical channel. I'm Marcin and this is
Marcin. Hi guys.
In today's episode, we'll talk about fish nutrition. If you're watching this video, then probably you've been wondering, how should I feed my fish? Marcin?
Yeah, that's a good question, but actually before I give you an answer, I have to ask another one. What do the fish eat in nature?
Well, yeah, you're right. Aquarium diet should somehow reflect what the fish eat in their natural environment. This is the only way to keep them healthy. So, what do fish eat in the wild?
Yeah, they eat crustaceans, mollusks, adult insects, larvae, plants, algae. So everything they can find in nature.
Like detritus.
Yeah, detritus.
Detritus is a sediment deposited at the bottom of lakes, ponds. Basically, it's an organic matter along with living like protozoans, fungi, and some inverts.
Yep.
That's one of the part of the diets for, let's say, discus during the dry season.
And speaking about difficult words, I would also mention periphyton.
Periphyton.
Yep.
I love that word. Well, basically in aquarium we have a lot of examples of periphyton eaters, like Mbuna group from Lake Malawi or Tropheus from Tanganyika. Periphyton, these are groups of organisms like algae, fungi, protozoa, bacteria, which cover rocks, roots, logs, and everything that's beneath the water surface long enough to be a space for living for those organisms.
Yeah, there's one conclusion. If we want to buy some fish, we have to know what they eat in nature.
I understand that in reality, this issue is a bit more complex. I guess there are some differences between what the fish eats depending on the season or on their age. I assume that there are no strict boundaries between being an omnivore, herbivore, or carnivore.
Yeah, you are right, but this division it's only a big simplification, but it's very useful for the aquarists.
So before buying fish, do the research. Check what they eat in their natural environment so that herbivore and carnivore fish wouldn't end up in one tank, as it would be difficult to provide them a proper diet.
Definitely. I doubt we'll be able to convince herbivore to do not touch food for omnivores.
Yeah, and this knowledge will also prevent us from putting predatory species with their potential prey. Imagine a school of neon tetras swimming happily, and then you put, let's say, Clarias fish, and after one night you end up with one happy, fat Clarias fish.
Yeah, hopefully nobody will sell something like this for the beginner aquarist.
Okay, so you go to the store and you see dozens of different types of food. Tell me, is there a key? Where should I, choose one of these?
Yeah, we have multi-ingredient food, high protein food, and we have a vegetable food.
Do we have some particular examples?
Yes, of course. The easiest example is D50+. 50 stands for 50% of protein in a food.
Okay, so high protein food.
Yeah, exactly. And when we're talking about multi-ingredient food, we should say superwheat. And when we're talking about vegetable food, we should say super spirulina forte or trialgis.
Okay, but can we use them together?
Sure, but we have to be sure that our fish can eat this. We can mix it for the omnivorous and carnivorous fish. But in the case of herbivorous fish, we should give them food special for them, so veggie food.
Okay, I would need some particular examples. 3 different species: angelfish, guppy, and let's say tiger barb. With what should I feed them?
They are typical omnivorous fish, so you can use superwheat, you can use vitality and color granules to increase the coloration of the food, of the fish. I'm sorry. We can use tree algae or Superspirulina forte.
Okay, Superspirulina.
And we can mix all together.
All right. Another example. Let's take, I don't know, mbuna fish, the cichlids from Lake Malawi, or trophius from Lake Tanganyika. You know, typical periphyton eaters.
In this case, Superspirulina forte or tree algae, because it's a really good veggie food, but also we can use krill to increase the coloration of fish.
Okay, krill to increase the coloration because it's packed with some natural solvents.
Yes.
All right, different example. Let's say colorful fish. Rainbow fish, ramirezi, and cardinal neon tetra.
They are carnivorous fish, so in this case, D50, vitality and color granules. You give the example of neon tetras and bigger fish. So in this case, we have to think neons or even the cardinal tetras, they are quite bigger. But when you have small fish, we also should think about size of the food. So in this case, D50 might be too big.
Oh yeah.
But we have
Pro
Defense in a size XXS, which is really small and tiny granules. So that will be better for that kind of fish. And this is still high protein food.
Okay, so we had some particular examples. So we now know more or less what type of food should we choose. Maybe we should talk now what size, what dimensions of the food should we use when feeding our fish. But I think we should talk about it in the next episode. So be sure you won't miss it and hit that subscribe button below. Thanks a lot for watching.